Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Viewers, welcome to IQRA with IQRA, first segment indeed, and the next segment and the third segment will be the same as you have been reading, in fact, the last few days. Tomorrow to next week, however, things do change slightly. How? Mondays will be dedicated for our together qaida. Anyone and everyone can call, remember, especially the beginners, call in on Mondays, and we will continue and we will read and study the qaida together. So everyone will be in the same sabak, no one will be in a lesson 1 and someone else lesson 15. No, Mondays, the day we are together. We will start the qaida together. We will finish it together. That's one khatam of the qaida. That's the starting of the week, Monday. Fridays, on the other hand, the last day of the week, what will happen? Our khatam al-Quran. So we start the Quran together, we end the Quran together, like the way we have been doing the completions the last decade. The only difference is khatam al-Quran this year, 2020, will be on a Friday. In the last decade, khatam al-Quran was always on a Thursday. So that's the only change I'm bringing this particular year. So starting of the week, we have our qaida and together, collective qaida, everyone together on the same sabak, starting and finishing. And the last day of the week, Friday in this case, we will have our collective khatam al-Quran, start and end at the same time, like the way we always do. The middle 3 days, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, will be for the way you are calling in and reading at this very moment in time. Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, qaida, Quran, wherever your sabak is. So you can say to me, like the way you are doing now, lesson number 6, page 23, fourth line of the qaida, or you can say Surah Baqarah or Surah Al Imran, verse number 105, and it will be on the screen for you. Do remember, the 4 minutes still applies. Everyone is entitled to 4 minutes live airtime. So if you are doing qaida and Quran Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursday, you have to say qaida and Quran, please. So I will then split the 4 minutes, 2 minutes for the qaida, 2 minutes for the Quran. Even if you read a line from the qaida, it is enough. And if you read few ayat from the Quran in that 2 minutes, it is more than enough. The most important thing is we are concentrating on the proper and correct pronunciations and learning the right rules of tajweed, recognizing them, understanding them, digesting them, applying them, and making sure the correct sound is being brought out. The correct sound, you are bringing the right sounds out, inshallah, by pronouncing these letters and harakat and the words, etc. Now, the last segment each of the day, let me tell you from now, because tomorrow's Friday, then we're going into Monday. The first 2 segments will be, for example, Mondays our qaida, and Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, remember it's a QMQ, qaida, memorization, Quran, all 3 days, and the Friday will be our khatam al-Quran, okay? The KQ, khatam al-Quran on Fridays. Now the last segment of each of the days, Mondays last segment, we will have the segment is actually called, it's a Skype session. So I want you people to Skype in, okay? So you can call us or you can email me IQRA with IQRA at iqra.tv. Remember IQRA with IQRA, write it all down. In fact, I will write it for you so that you know. Let me just put this on, and I will write it for you on the screen, and you will have it. IQRA with IQRA at iqra.tv. Once I get the code, I will put it on the screen for you. Now, you can email your Skype address, and Monday's last segment. Okay, so I have it here. Last segment, you can Skype in. Now, what is it called? It's Skyping in, a Skype your talent. So you can have an achievement, you could have a success story, you can share a talent with us all. Okay, so it's IQRA. I have to write it all down, 1 second. I'll write it down for you. So it will be In fact, this is 2. 1 second. I will get it on the screen for you. IQRA with IQRA at IQRA. Right, okay. So, well, some things, well, it's coming, it's a bit slow. So let that come on, it doesn't matter in its own time. IQRA with IQRA at IQRA.tv. You can email me your Skype address and you can explain what it is that you want to share with everyone. You know, so it's called Skype Your Talent or Inspire Me. So we will get ulama, scholars, imams, teachers, intellectuals that I know to call in and to inspire us, inshallah. So that's Monday's last segment, and you will find out, inshallah, next week how it's going to work. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, the last segment. When I mean the last segment, I mean from 5 o'clock till 5:30. It's a DYK segments. These are Did You Know? So basically, those segments are on Tuesdays. We'll concentrate on fiqh. Did you know this about fiqh? On Wednesdays, DYK about seerah. Did you know this about seerah? And on Thursday, DYK about, let's say, du'as. So we will have these du'as on screen for you as well. On Fridays, the last segment, again, from 5 till 5:30, it's going to be called Who Wants to Be the Best Reciter? So that Friday, last segment, is people that call in and they read well. Of course, I will judge, and the melody is good, the tajweed is good. You automatically enter the Q Factor. You automatically go through to the elimination rounds or the semi-finals, inshallah, in the Q Factor of 2020. So this is going to be the model that we will be following hopefully next week. So I'm really excited. So that's why I've been emphasizing all this time that you need to buy your Islamic study books by calling 03000 999 786. Buy those books, because Fiqh Islam, we will be looking into DYK. We will be DYKing Fiqh Islam. We will be DYKing Sirat al-Nabi, and we will also be DYKing du'as, essential du'as that we need to know, and memorizing those, inshallah. Remember, Mondays, it's a Skype Your Talent Day. It's Inspire Me Day, and via Skype we will have guests on live here with me. And of course, I want talent. I want to see and share your talent with us, the youth. You could have a talent that you want to share. You could have an achievement that you want to share. You can have a very good success. You can make a success story through IQRA with IQRA, inshallah, every Mondays between 5 and 5:30. And remember, Fridays between 5:30, Who Wants to Be the Best Reciter segment. You call in and read your level best, because you will, if you are chosen and if you win segment, inshallah, being the best reciter, you automatically qualify to enter into the Q Factor. One of the rounds, of course, or not the audition round, you will go beyond that, whether it's the elimination round or whether it's the semi-finals, yet to be confirmed. TBC. Okay, so that's how it's going to work, and I hope you tell as many friends as you possibly can, friends and family, and I want the youth to call in. Remember, from next week, no adults, no grown-ups, no parents, no grandparents, no senior citizens will be allowed to call during this very time, because this time is your time, and I want you to use this time properly and thoroughly. And in the mornings, of course, the same syllabus, the same system applies, but to your parents and grandparents, it's in an ethnic language, indeed in Urdu, and we will be looking at translation of the Quran, Surah Yasin for them on a Friday, and essential du'as, of course, and maybe Hizbul Azam. That's something that I will ponder and wonder upon till I have it on screen for them. But I think it's important that we stick with you, what I want to achieve in 2020 with you guys. It's going to be a very exciting year, because the Q Factor is going to start, I can assure you, from next week, in the sense that I will be choosing and I will be there will be a contestant every Friday, last segment, that will be going through to one of the upper rounds in the Q Factor 2020. So it's very exciting, and you will see the format next week. And I just hope that you can all tell your friends and family, tell as many people as you possibly can, and get the youth in, the teenagers in, whoever you possibly can, because this is the time for you to earn your hasanat and your ajr and your thawab, your reward. This is the way we do it the best. We've been doing it for 10 years. Hey, this is going to be another year of excitement, another year of motivation, another year of inspiration, another year of some kind of, I want IQRA with IQRA to be the incentive for you all. This is the way we want to move forward. This is the way you want to move forward. And of course, you know and I know, anyone in the youth up to the age of 19, by all means, do call in the show. I will be more than happy to take your calls, inshallah. Youngest at 3, I get a call. Haroon from Manchester, 3 years. He's 4 now, but I've had 3 years old, 3-year-olds in the past calling in and doing a fantastic job. And it's a great time, even if they can memorize the Arabic letters, alif, ba, it's great. Or even a kalima or anything, anything that will help them to move forward, inshallah. So IQRA with IQRA at iqra.tv is the email address that you want to use if you want to Skype your talent, if you want to share your success story, if you want to make a story success. Do it through IQRA with IQRA on IQRA television. And an achievement, it could be anything, whatever you think. Email us. Once you email us, we'll have your Skype address, and we will have what it is you wish to share. And that's it. You chuck it at us, and we take it forward for that very segment. Every Mondays, remember, from 5 till 5:30 is the last segment, inshallah. And 03,000 999 786 is the number for you to get your free books, not free books, your books, audio books, inshallah. In the next segment, get ready to make calls and to read. Assalamu alaikum.